guys, so today we are kind of doing a chill sit down video. I'm on the floor because I'm rearranging my room and we were supposed to have something built into the wall last week and that got delayed. So here I am on the floor. I wanted to talk to you about just kind of like being a mompreneur and my experience with that. And I wanted to give you some tips because I have been doing this for, it's going to be 7 years this year, and it's just not easy. And like, not even just in the social media space, but it's just not easy to be a working mom in general, and a working mom who owns her own business. Hard, a working mom who owns her own business and is a social media creator. Crazy. I'm not perfect by any means. I've made tons of mistakes, and that's actually a really good thing. It's great to make mistakes because then you can learn from them. So I'm hoping that by me sharing, you know, kind of what I've gone through over the years, maybe it can help you guys avoid wearing yourself out, because these gray hairs are definitely earned, guys. Your girl has been through it. I've come out the other end, and I'm continuing to grow and make improvements, and you know, we're in this together. So any way that I can help you guys out, I will. And this video was requested by my good friend Bianca Alexa. She's also a YouTuber here on YouTube, and but she was talking to me on Instagram, and she was just like, how do you do it, because she just had a baby. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'll make a video, because a lot of people do ask me this, and my thoughts have changed over the years. But first, before we get into the 5 tips, I want to shout out the sponsor for today's video, which is Teamy Blends. Teamy Blends is well known online for their amazing blends of loose leaf tea aimed at helping to solve issues such as exhaustion, bad digestion, and loss of focus. But did you know they also have an amazing line of plant-based tea-infused skincare? It's all natural, cruelty-free, has a great ingredients list, and has been working beautifully on my sensitive skin. Today, I'm using the Teamy Green Tea Detox Face Mask after cleansing my skin. It's made with organic matcha green tea, bentonite clay, vitamin E, and refreshing lemongrass. I'm applying it all over my face and allowing the natural ingredients to detoxify and clear out my pores of impurities. It also helps to deliver beneficial nutrients to my skin, making it feel soft, clean, and provides a beautiful, healthy, natural glow. And I'm also applying it to my neck. Can't be too careful. After my green tea detox face mask treatment, I rinse and dry my skin, and I always follow up with a serum to re-moisturize and rebuild. I've been using the Teamy Vite C Tea Infused Serum, which absorbs deep into my skin. It smells fantastic and it works amazing. I've been using it for almost a month now. It's got hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, hibiscus, which is known as the Botox plant. I did not know that. The serum is so hydrating, it smells like grapefruit, and I love how my skin glows after using it. Now, I always use a serum, but this is my first time using a vitamin C serum and my first time using a serum with hibiscus, and I can say I truly noticed a difference after a week. I'm not kidding you. My skin is glowing. It felt tighter. I felt like the lines on my forehead were smoother. I don't know if it's in my head, but honestly, I love this product. You can see almost half the bottle is gone. I've been using it like crazy night and day, and I just love it. So both these products have amazing reviews online, and they definitely live up to them. Definitely check them out. You can find them at teamyblends.com, and of course I'm going to have both products and all the information linked in the description box below. All right, so let's get into it. So my tip number 1 is probably, you think self-explanatory, but it's not. It's actually quite complex, and it's find balance. It took me a while to find balance, and actually in the beginning I was convinced that you can't have balance. And I've actually gone on record, like people asking me, how do you do it all? And I've literally said, you know, you can't balance it. It's just you have to give and take on your life. Looking back, that is not at all accurate. You must find balance, and it will take you a little bit to figure out what your balance looks like, but you gotta find it. And here's the reason why. When you're bouncing back and forth between work coming first and family coming first, not only are each of those things not getting your attention, but you're only focusing on those two things, work and family. Hello, what about you? What about you, girl? You're important too. And that's where I killed myself. You have got to find a balance, because if you don't find a balance, you will kill yourself. If you've watched my vlogs, guys, my daily life vlogs, you've seen this in action. If you go back to some of my older videos, you really see the struggle. I don't look good. I look very sick. And I was sick because I was bouncing back and forth between family and work. And I was leaving zero time for self-care. The ideal balance is work, family, self-care, and fun. You gotta have fun. What's the point of life if you're not having fun? You can't just work, diapers, and work. Nobody wants to live a life like that. So here's how I have found balance. And again, I'm not perfect, but this is what I'm doing. I am designating a certain amount of time for work, and it has to get done in that amount of time. If I know that I have a really busy day, I'll wake up super early and knock out as much as I can before everybody gets up. And I'll make that sacrifice, but I'll go to bed early. But I try to stick to a 9 to 5 time frame. Then shut it all down. Work is over. I don't care if you've got more to do. I don't care if you didn't film a video. I don't care if you didn't reply to people on Instagram that you wanted to reply to. Nah. It's over. Shut it down. Now it's family time. Enjoy your kids. Enjoy your life. Get outside, get some vitamin D, some fresh air. And then also make sure you have time for yourself. So it doesn't have to be this elaborate spa day. It could be a legit, just something that takes 10 minutes out of your day that you enjoy doing. I started small and did what I could. So it was just, okay, before I pick up my kids, I'm going to stand here in the kitchen and do a ritual of making a nice cup of herbal tea. And I'm going to sit here and sip it until it's my turn to watch the kids. And I would just take in that tea. The herbal medicinal qualities would relax me. And that was my self-care time. Burning sage, cleaning, music, dancing. It could be so simple, but take time for yourself. That has just done wonders for me. So therapeutic.
Bye, Felicia. I'm taking wellness break for myself right now. You can watch Theo. I'm gonna listen to smooth jazz while I go hang out with my boys.
Thank you. Goodbye. He always has to do something. Number 2, take care of your physicality. So not just your mental health, but you need to make sure that you're eating right and getting sleep. Sleep is really hard to do in this industry where you're a content creator and you're encouraged to just make content, get on the train and make content, go until you die. Especially when I was daily vlogging, I would be up all night and my health was deteriorating. Sleep is so important. It might seem like a good idea to stay up all night and get that video edited or get those photos taken or whatever, but if you keep doing that, you're really gonna get yourself into a pickle. So maybe every once in a while, pull an all-nighter. Don't make it a habit. You know, if your body can't regenerate itself, you're just gonna die. Legit. Make sure that you're taking time to feed your body the right things, get all the water you need to get in, and get all the sleep you need to get in. Dehydration can also kill you. Make sure you're drinking your water. You can't think straight. You don't make good decisions when you're dehydrated. You get headaches when you're dehydrated. You're tired. And if you really want to be successful, you really want to secure the bag, you gotta take care of the vessel. You have to make sure it has water, proper nutrition, and getting sleep. I have extensive experience letting those things go, and let me tell you, it's not a good feeling. Depression, fatigue, just really bad things. It's very important because if your body suffers, you're gonna suffer. Your family will suffer, your work will suffer, and then everything that you worked so hard for will go into the trash. Number 3, get rid of perfectionism. I am a graphic designer by trade. I really like lining up the details. That's very important to me as a graphic designer. I always prided myself on, getting things looking great and perfect and as great as I could get them. It would drive me insane. Accepting that things can be good rather than perfect is going to be a much healthier mindset for you. You can really drive yourself crazy and waste a lot of your time trying to get things perfect. And also, if you're obsessed with things being perfect all the time, you're really gonna have a hard time delegating work to other people, which I will get to in another tip. You can't be doing everything yourself. You're gonna at some point have people to help you. And if you are obsessed with things being perfect all the time and looking a certain way, it's gonna be a really hard uphill battle for you. So that was actually a really big obstacle for me personally, because I am obsessed with perfectionism. Oddly enough, not in myself, but in my work. But now that I have let it go, I'm like, a breath of fresh air. I feel like it's a new day. Like, I am so happy with life now that I'm okay with things being okay. You'll survive without things being perfect. Did you know that? It's incredible. Let go of perfectionism. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to look perfect. Your work doesn't have to be perfect. Your social media feeds don't need to be perfect. You as a mom don't have to be a perfect mom. You can make mistakes too. Try to not be so hard on yourself in the things that you do. Being a mom is messy. Oh my God, it's so messy. The sooner you realize that, you can't control everything and make it perfect, the happier you're gonna be. So my next tip is learn to say no. I can't afford to do that right now. It's not gonna work in my schedule this time. No. Learn to say the beautiful, lovely word no. No, for me, was a very hard word to learn to say, because innately I am a people pleaser. And I don't like to let people down. I don't want people to be mad at me. I don't want people to feel like I've let them down in any way. I had a hard time saying no. You gotta turn some things down. Even if you're not a mom, if you're running a business or you're a content creator or you're doing anything, learning to say no is going to be very beneficial for you, because you just can't do everything. And especially when you're a mom, your time is very valuable, not just for yourself, but for the kids that you're trying to raise. You're raising human beings into this world. And so giving them as much time and attention is the utmost important thing. Learning to say no is not only beneficial for you and your mental health, but also for your family, because the more things you say no to, the more time you'll have to spend with them. And I'm not saying like just throw your whole career away. No. Analyze the opportunities that come to you and really think about whether they're worth your time. And my last tip, number 5, is get help. Girl, get you some help, okay? From family, if they're offering to help, watch your kids, definitely take advantage of that. If it's during the work week, use that time to get work done. Or if it's on a weekend, go have fun. Say yes, please, and thank you. And then also, if you don't have family, hire help. Whether it's childcare for you so you can get other things done, or if it's help with your business, don't be afraid to reach out and take the time, because it does make a world of difference. And then if you do hire people for your business to help out, delegate well, and be okay with things not being perfect. Be okay with things being good. Good gets things moving forward, and that's the goal, is just to keep moving forward. As long as we're not standing still or going backwards, we are doing good. Good is good. And don't worry too much about perfectionism once you do delegate. I hope these tips were helpful, because I'm kind of just like, I have my points, but I'm kind of just like spitballing. I've been a mompreneur for almost 7 years now. Olivia will be 7 in November. And I've gone through a lot. Like, I've gone through a lot mentally and physically. And I feel I'm at a good point right now. Like, I made a turning point in the beginning of 2019, and I feel like I'm on the track to becoming the best version of me. And that's my goal. And that should be everyone's goal, is just to continue to grow and be happy and enjoy life. I'm happy that I finally learned that you can have a balance. If you're a mompreneur, girl, hang in there. It gets easier as long as you can make time for yourself. Make sure that you're mentally, physically, and emotionally happy. And then you can be the best you can be for your family, for your work, and for yourself. Just like when you're on an airplane, you gotta make sure you got your oxygen tank on before you can put on anybody else's. And for like 5 years I was operating without my damn oxygen tank. It was not a good idea. Don't be like me. I want to thank once again the sponsor for today's video, which is Teamy, teamyblends.com. Be sure to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helped. See you in the next one.